Shine Divine, my friends. Welcome to today's video where my purpose is to bring you encouraging and inspiring messages from the divine. I'm so glad that you're here. Today we are doing a pick a card reading to help us determine what it is that Spirit would like you to do today to help prepare you for the next couple of weeks or just a way to help improve your life in general. But Spirit definitely has a message for each and every one of you. So go ahead and take a look at each of the different images. See which one you are more drawn to. Ask Spirit to show you which one has the message for you about what Spirit would like you to do today to help you in the coming weeks or to just improve your life in general. Go ahead and take all of the time you need. Pause the video if you need to. The timestamps for each image will be listed below. Welcome to those of you that picked card number 1. Let's take a look and see what message Spirit has for you in regards to what is something you can do today that's going to help improve your life in some way. So you guys picked this adorable card, and the message for you is look ahead. So for you, Spirit is encouraging you that you take a little bit of time today, look over your schedule for the next week to 2 weeks and see if there's anything on that list of your schedule that needs something prepared for or something quick that you can take care of today so that, in the next 2 weeks, it's off your plate, it's out of mind, you don't have to worry about it any further. But really take a look and see if there's anything that needs a little extra planning. Are there certain clothes that you need prepared, either for you or people that you are in care of, that you are taking care of? Is there any type of work-related task that needs a little bit of extra preparation? If you have something coming up, maybe look through the notes that you have for it. There's something in your schedule over the next 2 weeks that Spirit is encouraging you to take a little bit of extra time today to make sure that you just have everything that you need for that. And if there's something that you do need to do, take the time to get it done today. That way you don't have to worry about it. It will make your life easier in the coming 2 weeks. And there's also a message here about visualizing, having a vision of what the next 2 weeks are going to look like. Again, if you have something specific that's coming up or something that you want to accomplish, taking a little bit of time today to visualize it in a positive light, to feel that excitement for it or to feel confident about it, whatever it may be. But really spend a little bit of time today preparing for the next 2 weeks. And Spirit is saying be open to the messages you receive during that time of planning, because Spirit is going to be speaking to you at that time to kind of help guide you and prepare you to have the best couple of weeks that you have in the next, coming up. So let's pull some more cards and see what other messages Spirit has for you at this time. Spirit, what other messages do you have for those of us that are going to be looking ahead for the next 2 weeks? What can you give us? What information do you have for us in regards to preparation and planning and visualizing our weeks ahead? Okay, we're going. Okay. So this first card out was strength. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. For some of you, once we started talking about schedules and planning and getting an idea of what you need to do and preparation, you started to feel a little anxious, a little overwhelmed. And Spirit is saying you have the strength to get through the next couple of weeks. You have it in you. You are capable. You don't need to worry because you have the strength. And taking on a little bit of it today is going to help you in the long run. But don't worry, it's okay. They don't want to overwhelm you. They're trying to avoid that feeling of overwhelm by being prepared for the week ahead. 2 of autumn, bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an exceptional talent for multitasking. So be sure that when you are looking ahead for the 2 weeks, when you're planning and preparing, try and schedule in a little bit of fun. If you don't already have something to look forward to, something that's just for you, something that's fun, because Spirit wants you to find the joy in your weeks. They want you to have something to look forward to and to feel that joy while you're preparing. That visualization that I talked about, visualize yourself doing something fun, grabbing a coffee, treating yourself to something nice, if that fits into the schedule and if that's something that would bring you joy. But make sure that you are trying to bring in that joy into the next 2 weeks. Release. Let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. Time to let go of the past 2 weeks. We're looking ahead. We're seeing what's coming ahead. We don't need to keep holding on to what has happened in the past. What's done is done, and now we're moving forward. Ace of Autumn, a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project, a happy change in your career. When you allow yourself to be prepared and plan, put a little extra effort into what you have coming up, it's going to work out in your favor to help bring about that abundance and prosperity and success that you're wanting. 3 of Spring, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. That is why we are taking a look and planning a little bit more this week so that we can have that job well done by the end of it. Prince of Summer, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. This is one of those reminders too, be open, because we can do all this planning and all this preparing, but leave a little bit of room for something exciting and unexpected and full of joy to take place, to sweep you off your feet. Don't be so rigid in the schedule. But again, it is important to plan ahead for you this week. Take a little bit of extra time to look ahead. It will pay off for you. All right, what other messages do you have for us today as we plan ahead and look ahead for the next 2 weeks? Whew. Okay. Worth. You have been worthy to belong to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Again, going back to this strength card, you are worthy, you are capable, regardless of how the next 2 weeks go, regardless of how much planning you're putting in, your worth does not change. But if you do put in that little bit of work, if you do put in a little bit more effort, you'll see the success that is coming. A job well done. Surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. I think it's funny, with this look ahead and planning and preparing, but Spirit's also being like, but don't be too rigid. Don't be too rigid. Be open to the unexpected. Surrender to it. Once you've done the planning today, meaning once you've looked over your schedule, once you've put in a little bit of extra effort, see what you can get done. Once you've done that, then it's time to surrender and be like, this week, Divine, is yours. Like, I am surrendering it to you after I've done my planning, after I've done my preparing. It's out of my hands, and I'm trusting that it's going to go the way that it needs to go. Gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. Maybe that's the planning that you need to do today. Maybe that's all that it is. It's just being grateful, listing out your gratitude for listing the things that you have gratitude for, so that you are stepping into the next couple of weeks with a sense of gratitude, with a sense of like, I'm grateful for everything that I have, and I surrender to what is to come because I trust that I'm going to be taken care of. Acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. I love that. All right, let's see this. Okay. What is the final message for those that chose the first card? What is the final message? Okay, we're gonna cut the deck. It's going to be fine. Relax. It's gonna be fine. You've got this. The next couple of weeks, it ends in your favor. But today, take a little bit of time, just a little bit. You don't spend too much time on it. Take a look at your schedule. Get an idea of what needs to be done. If there's anything you can get done today that's not too much trouble, get it done. Check it off your list. Make any preparations that you can today, and don't forget to be open to joy, doing something fun for yourself, being open to the idea of being swept off your feet, to have a little bit of unexpected fun in some way. Be grateful for what you do have, and then once you've made the preparations, take your hands off, surrender it, and say, Spirit, the next 2 weeks are yours. I trust that you are going to take me where I need to go, help me do what I need to do, and accept that whatever happens is for your greater good, and know that Spirit has your back and success is on your side, and it is coming in ways that you can't even really fathom right now. But it's still beneficial for you to visualize the positive and what could go right and the miracles that could happen. It's always good to have that positive visualization going on. So I'm excited for you guys. You've got it. It's going to be fine. Relax. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine. Welcome to those of you that picked card number 2. Let's take a look and see what message Spirit has for you in regards to what they're encouraging you to do today that will help benefit you in the next couple of weeks. Your message is repose, pause, respite, and time out. Spirit is giving you permission to relax. They're giving you permission to pause, take a time out, rest. Just for a little while. You're even doing it right now, unless you're multitasking, which is okay. But if you are multitasking, be sure to take some time, sit down somewhere quiet, do something peaceful, calming, something that's fun, but something that's just for you. Even if it's just something small, doing it with the intention that you are taking a pause, taking a time out, and asking Spirit to be with you in that moment is really going to help bring you a sense of peace, a sense of calmness, to help prepare you for the next couple of weeks. But Spirit is giving you permission to rest, and you don't need to feel guilty about it. You don't need to feel guilty for taking time to just be and do something for yourself. You deserve it, and Spirit wants you to. All right, let's see what other messages Spirit has for us today. For those that need a little extra rest today, What other messages do you have for us? I'm also getting like, it's okay to dream. It's okay to take a little bit of time today to just rest and like think positively about the future. Dream a little bit. Dream about the kind of week you would like to have. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. 4 of Summer. Being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. Taking someone or something for granted. Discontentment with life. Maybe we're taking the opportunity to rest for granted. Maybe we're failing to see the magical opportunity that it is to rest, to prioritize and take a little bit of time just for us to rest, to take a time out, and to relax. 8 of Spring. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. You guys are very busy people. You've got a lot of things you're doing, a lot of goings on, but Spirit is asking you, take a little rest. 5 of Autumn. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. Okay, so for some of you, the fear is if you slow down, if you do take a rest, it slows the momentum and you lose out on opportunities to, earn money or, gain something to then help take care of the people in your life. But really, it's important for you to take that rest so that you can do the things that you need to do in the coming weeks. And it's also a good reminder for those of you that struggle with this, but it's okay to ask for help. When you are super busy and you've got a million things going on, it's okay to ask for help if you feel like you need it. The Chariot. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. Celebrating your accomplishments. Being in the spotlight. Yes. When we take time today to rest, when we take time to relax and calm our body, calm our minds, that's when we gain this inspiration of what we need to do, and where to go and what actions to take, and that will bring about the success that we're wanting. Queen of Autumn. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. You get to be a queen today. Even just for a little while, you get to be a queen. You get to experience what it's like to have the luxury of rest. Spirit really wants that for you. And you don't have to feel guilty about it. They're giving you permission. It's okay to rest today. What other messages do you have for those that need to take a little time out? What other messages do you have for those that need to take a little time out? No. That one? Okay. Let's see. Right now. Stay in the present and don't go too far ahead. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. I love it. Right now. Right now, all you need to do is take a little bit of time out to rest and relax. Reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. For some of you, slowing down kind of feels like a defeat. But it's not true. Prioritizing rest, prioritizing calming down is really going to help benefit you in the long run. Sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. Make an offering to yourself that rest is important, and make that offering that I deserve this. so that you can be present and help you become inspired for what is to come next. Invite help. Invite the divine to pursue you. Just say, I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. Again, for those of you that have a ton of things going on, it's okay to ask for help. It's encouraged to ask for help, even if you're just asking Spirit to help you. They are wanting to. They want to be invited into it. Acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. I love it. Okay. Let's pull some more cards. What other messages do you have for those that need to slow down a little? Slow down a little, take a little rest. Conflict, discord, disagreement, common ground. So for some of you, this feeling of guilt creates a bit of conflict within you. You feel this conflict. You feel conflicted about, I can't slow down. I can't rest. I've got too much to do. I've got too much on my plate. Too many people rely on me. And so you have this internal conflict. And Spirit is asking you, they're trying to encourage you to recognize and accept that you matter in this as well. Like, you are worthy of taking a little bit of a break. There's no need to feel guilty. There's no reason to feel that conflict, because you deserve to rest. You deserve to calm down and calm the body. You deserve it. Protection. Warrior, safety, acts of kindness. You are protected while you rest. It is going to help bring about an energetic protection for you for the week. You know, taking the time to rest is going to help kind of build up that natural auric protection that you have, and it will help carry you into the coming weeks. But without taking this time right now to rest, you're kind of letting that auric field fall away. So it's important. Not only do you deserve the rest, but it's also like vital for your own protection to take the time to relax. Winning, succeeding, victory, outcomes. This is what happens when you prioritize yourself and prioritize rest and relaxation, calming the body, calming the mind. You are a victor. You win. The outcome is positive for you when you take the time to prioritize yourself and take a little nap. All right, Spirit, what is the final message for those that need to take a little time out? What is the final message? Okay, we're going to cut the deck. And it's going to be fine. Relax. Perfect. No notes. Oh, goodness. Seriously, take that nap. Take that time to relax. Take that bath. Whatever it is. Do some self-care. Buy a coffee. If you don't like coffee, if you're like me and you don't like coffee, buy a tea. Buy a fun drink. Take the time for yourself. It's okay. It'll be fine. Relax. Thank you so much for being here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine. Welcome to those of you that picked card number 3. The message that Spirit has for you that they would encourage you to take part in sometime today, to help prepare you for the coming weeks is togetherness. Loyalty, fellowship, bonding. So Spirit really encourages you to take a little bit of time today to connect with someone, whether that's someone in your immediate family that you might live with, or maybe it's a friend that you haven't spoken to that you can reach out to. Maybe it's someone that you get together with pretty frequently. Whoever it may be, spend some time, some quality time with someone. Do some socializing. That way that there's something in that is going to fill your spirit, that's going to fill your cup to help prepare you for the coming weeks. It's also going to help that other person as well, because you are a delight and people love to spend time with you. You bring a lot to the lives of other people. And so it's really important for you to take a little bit of time today to connect with someone else. It doesn't necessarily have to be in person if you can't actually get, involved with someone directly today. It can be, online or on the phone, just in some way. It's important for you to do some type of socialization. And if you feel like you are someone that you don't really have anyone that you can spend any quality time with, Spirit would encourage you to invite them, Spirit, into something that you're doing today. Spend some quality time with Spirit, either doing a guided meditation or just inviting them to do something that you enjoy doing that day. They would also encourage you to maybe look into finding a way to finding someone that you can connect with. If you're out and about today doing something on an errand, maybe there's a stranger that you can compliment in some way, or just wish someone well, in some way. There's a connection that can be made, if you happen to be out and about today. But Spirit wants to encourage you to get together with someone, socialize, fellowship, and exchange some energy with someone. Let's see what other messages Spirit has for us today, for those that need to do a little bit of socializing today. Ooh. What other messages do you have for us today? Okay. Two of Spring. A bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress being made. I love it. Spirit wants you to get together with someone today. Someone you can share your dreams with. Ace of Spring. It's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Be brave. Talk to the person in the checkout line with you. Give that compliment to the stranger. Send the first text. Give someone a call. Be brave in who you're socializing with today. And you'll be surprised at the connections that can be made. Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. There's an opportunity through connection with others that will bring about inspiring ideas that you can put into place, that will bring success, that will bring abundance of some way. But there's definitely a connection with someone that's going to help inspire and bring about new energy and fill you up so that you are prepared for the coming weeks. Queen of Winter. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. So yeah, for some of you, this is interesting. For some of you, it feels like maybe you have recently been through either some type of breakup or friendship dissolving, or just something where you're feeling a little bit alone. And Spirit wants you to know, you're never alone. There is going to always be there's always other people, even if it's just a stranger interaction, even if it's just a little text message here and there, getting online and connecting with people that have similar interests to yours. There's always someone wanting to connect. Be fearless in making those connections. Being connected with others, spending time together is so vital. So vital. And Spirit is really wanting to encourage you to get some of that socialization today. 10 of Winter, the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Being able to share and socialize with another person is going to be freeing. It's going to allow you to relax and to open yourself up to new opportunities and new inspiration, to come about a resolution, to put an end to something difficult in your life. But you're never alone. There's always a connection to be made somewhere. Okay. Liberation. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe them anymore. I love it. I love it. Change. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Beautiful. Faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. You also inspire faith and hope in other people. When you get together, when you socialize, you bring that out in other people as well. Spirit really wants you to know that. Like, going back to something I said at the beginning of the message, like, you are a delight. You really do. You bring a special kind of energy to other people. And even if, like, in the moment, it doesn't come across that way, that still will stick with that person. And they will come across a time where they think of that. And it, like, sparks something beautiful within them. Deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Also, with the cat, I feel like that's a message for some of you too, that if you really are feeling truly alone, and like you don't have anyone that you can reach out to, or you don't have you're not going anywhere today, you're not going out in public to have that connection. Connecting with animals can be so liberating, can be so comforting, can inspire change as well. Like, animals are so special. So for some of you, that really is, I mean, even this picture of togetherness, she's walking with animals. So that's a special message for some of you though. Like, that animal connection, that socialization with animals is so important and so vital, and just as healing as it would be if you were to spend with another human. Yeah. But it does feel like if you can, spend time with humans as well. All right, what is another message you have for us today, Spirit? Okay, so with this message, ask, okay? Reaching out to someone, and maybe you do and you get a rejection. Hopefully nothing harsh. I hope no one is treating you that way, but just a simple rejection, they don't have time today or whatever. It's still not a defeat. It might feel bad, and I'm sorry if it does. Spirit does not want you to feel bad, but it's not a defeat. It's telling the universe, like, hey, I'm putting out energy. This is the energy I want to come back. I'm putting out the energy that I want connection, and that's what's going to come back to you. But it takes that first step of like you putting the action into place, you reaching out, you asking, you requesting, so that the universe can say, okay, we get it. We're sending some connection your way. Celebrate mystery. Trust the journey. Unexpected and secrets. Trust the journey. So again, if this doesn't necessarily turn out the way that you are, really wanting it to, trust that like it's opening up a new way of energy in your life. It's opening a new door for you to walk in. But in the meantime, today, it is important for you to kind of make the first move. Send that text, make the phone call, ask someone to do something with you. And even if it doesn't go your way today, it is setting you up for something the universe has in store for you. All right, Spirit, what is the final message you have for us today? What is the final message you have for us today? That one? Oh my gosh. They're waiting to hear from you. Oh, wow. Okay. There you go. Make that call. Send that text. Spend some time, some quality time with someone today. Do some socializing. Ask someone how they're doing. Give a stranger a compliment. Whatever it may be, Spirit is there with you always, always. And even if it doesn't necessarily go the way that you would like it to in the moment, trust the journey. Trust that it's opening up new energy for you, a new door for you to walk through, but you're also like planting a seed in that other person. You're like planting a little light seed, and a couple days, weeks, months, who knows how long it's going to take, but that is going to grow and create more light within that person. And you were just so special. You really are. Thank you so much for being here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine.